Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. Morant with it. Now Green defending. It's stolen by Green. Here's Chamberlain. Hits the front of the rim and out. And Morant's got the ball here for the Suns. And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Now here's Curry. On the wing, Green. Just 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. It's stolen by Stoudemire. With the floater. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's the Warriors with the ball. It's a three-point game. Curry gets the bucket.
But Curry can finish left, right, quick. He can quick shoot you, get you off your feet. This guy's so good on the inside.
Now here's Morant. I got him. Chamberlain with the block. Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Stoudemire. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Booker outside. Morant surveying the D. To the paint. Here's Williams. Green with the rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And here's Booker over Payton. Booker, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Curry over Stoudemire. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Suns leading. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Draymond Green pulls it in. Butler with the ball. And stolen by Bull. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And that's
how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Now Butler. Payton outside. And stolen by Dunn. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
For yourselves, number 21, Tyus Jones.
Now here's Booker. At the elbow, Bowl. And it's Dunn in the corner. Booker outside. Screen by Bowl. The Warriors pull it in.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Curry with it. Now Bowl defending. Chamberlain. And Bowl sends it back. Knocked away. And stolen by Payton. Butler at the elbow. Can they get it? And Chamberlain gets it to go.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Suns. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Now here's Green. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 5. That's the 3 fly.
How about the energy from Steph Curry on the defensive end right there? Really good job.
The Warriors trailing. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And here is Washington after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. 2 points, that one goes.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
And here is Curry. He's got 6. Green, the screen. Shoots over Washington. Here's Chamberlain.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Pass to Washington. And here's Green outside. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Ball's knocked loose. They double him with Green. Washington. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Butler. Outside Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Assistant.
Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
That's a play that Stephen Curry relies on, and for good reason, right? The ball handler in pick and roll, excellent decision maker, can manipulate the defense. Go to work, Steph. We like watching.
Now here's Jones. He has yet to score. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Outside Butler. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Butler. A shot. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Assist point.
And the Warriors lead by 6.
Now you can see Jimmy Butler moving without the basketball, getting into his shot window, and that's a nice catch and shoot.
Jones for three. Knocks down the three ball. Curry with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Pajemski. That will count. And that one released in time, but no good. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors
15.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Stoudemire outside. And Stoudemire slams it in.
And Stoudemire just moves so well in that pick and roll. Just cuts the D to shreds with that set.
Now Jones. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
How about the authority from Moran? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Jones with it. Now Green defending. Here's the screen. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Plumlee, no luck.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Right side Kuminga. This one for three. Stoudemire grabs the miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Green gets it to go. Green's got his first points of the night.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Outside, Jones. Moody with it. He's picked up by Morant. Kicks it out to Jones. Just 4 to shoot. That's tipped.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Plumlee. Out to Morant. 5 on the clock. Plays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jones drives in. Inside. Jackson Davis. It's good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Here's Morant.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And here are the Warriors now. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Butler on the wing. Chamberlain a screen. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. The Suns trailing. Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Pass to Booker. The kick out to Williams. Back to Booker. 5 to shoot. Over Payton. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Booker's got 5.
Well, that's what you call a tough 2, because if you're in the lane at D-Book size, you never know what could happen.
You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through what doors a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working, and the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
Down outside. Morant outside. Pass to Booker. Long-range shot from Booker.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Green deciding where to go with it. Outside Curry. Will it go? They get it back. Butler. Curry with it. Now Stoudemire defending.
2 minutes remaining.
Chamberlain a screen. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Booker outside. Out to Stoudemire. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
Right side Curry. Chamberlain a screen. A 3. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night. You love that Devin Booker now has experienced postseason success, because there were some who questioned his greatness. Now that conversation is over.
Curry wide open. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
To the inside. And stolen by Chamberlain. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, tough play by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Jones, no one around him. Off target with his three. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Hield. Over Booker. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors ahead, up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 1. And here is Hield. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Curry. Shoots the three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
3-point field goal.
And the Warriors lead by 4.
One of the most special players offensively in the history of the game, Stephen Curry, cooking right now.
Pass to Plumlee. Dunn left side. Now Booker covered by Hield. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors leading by 4. From the arc. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Plumlee with the screen. To the middle. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And so here is Golden State. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Butler. Another shot. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. Jackson Davis has got 6.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
There's a screen by Washington. They need this. Drills it from outside. Washington's got his second basket of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
There's Curry. Curry on the wing. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Suns trailed by 8. There's a screen by Washington. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler. And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Shoots over Washington. And it's Green with a sensational play. Green's got his first basket.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Back to Jones. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Up top, Curry. He's got 16. And Bull sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Bull. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Jones. Done outside. Butler with the steal. Here's Chamberlain. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Outside, Green. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
But once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Green with the ball. Healed outside. Pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Curry's got 18 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams changing it up here. And here are the Suns now. They trail by 7. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Jones looking for an opening. And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Chamberlain, who goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Bol.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Morant outside. Pass to Booker. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They kick it out to Green. Now Pajemski. 6 to shoot. Here's Payton. And he lays it straight in. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
On the wing, Booker. Screen by Bol. Back to Booker. A 3-ball. Draymond Green pulls it in.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Green, the screen. Here's Pajemski. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And guys, how about the unselfishness? And all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Three-pointer. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
More of a dribble drive guard, but the defense can't forget about Jaw's ability outside the arc.
Outside, Jones. And the shot goes in. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Pass to Booker. It's Morant in the corner. Here's Stoudemire. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Stoudemire's got 7 points.
And this is the range Stoudemire has. I like seeing him test his limits.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Warriors now. 7-point differential. Curry deciding where to go with it. Second chance shot. Here's Jackson Davis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Phoenix with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Morant with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. They get it back. It's good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now Butler. Taken away by Williams. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Will reach. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Suns trail by 7. Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
And here is Butler. Right side Curry. There's the triple. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Morant. Pass to Green. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. It's stolen by Kuminga. Curry with it. He's picked up by Morant. Outside Curry. Chamberlain with it. Over Stoudemire. And Chamberlain gets it to go.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Pass to Williams. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Butler deciding where to go with it. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Hit by Kuminga. Here's Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Morant with it. Picked by Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And Butler gets it to go.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Teams deciding to change it up. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's the teardrop. And the play by Curry as he finishes it off for 2.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Pass to Jones. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. Outside, Green. Makes it off the glass.
And what you just love about Green, a guard who works with or without the ball, can break you down in so many ways.
And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Butler for the 3. Stoudemire grabs the miss. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 9-point game. Inside. Here's Stoudemire. And Stoudemire slams it in.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
Outside Butler. On the wing, Payton. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Williams. Here's Green. Misses from close range. Warriors leading by 7. Now Curry. Nice take from Curry. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, there's certain places on the floor that Jimmy Butler will let it fly from 3. And right there, he has a nice-looking jumper.
Outside, Green. It's Morant in the corner. The Suns need to get a shot off. And Jalen Green hits from deep.
And shots like this have to fire Green up big time. 3 there.
Chamberlain a screen. To the paint. Outside for Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
So here's Morant. Stoudemire outside. On the wing, Green. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Morant with it. Butler covering. Here's Stoudemire. Great D that time from Green. Warriors leading by 8. Up top, Curry. They kick it out to Green. And the 3 off target. The Suns running out of time. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stoudemire. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline jumper. And no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Butler on the way. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Here's the floater. Green taking his time here. Stoudemire, right side. No one near him. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Rising to the challenge, Stoudemire refuses to be intimidated by the high stakes.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Williams. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And the Warriors with possession here. Outside Curry. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Golden
He
State.
drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Hooker, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 9.
Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He hits the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits.
2 shots.
Good on both.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was.
Pass up the skirt to talk to the. Some say I'm wrong,